Good afternoon everyone. How are you all? I hope so well. So today I am going to teach you a cell. You understand there is a different types of cell and their meaning is totally different. One cell you have used in your watch, that is energetic in form, and one cell is there in the, you can say, jail where the prism and all that they live. And today we are going to study a cell that means your body is made up of that only thing. So you can say define. What is the definition of cell? Cell is a unit of life. You can say cell provide proper foundation, proper it does function. Because of that only we or any of the organisms survive. So what is the definition of that? The cell is the basic, fundamental and structural unit of life. Now you can break the meaning of that. What is the meaning of basic? Basic means something developed from it, and fundamental like a foundation of any of the building, and structural it make the structure. So whatever the structure any of the organism has, it is because of cell. So whenever the life start, like after reproduction process, you know very well, after reproduction fertilization is there, and then what is developed? A cell is developed. So if you see a egg, what is this? This is a cell. So cell has all the important required things which is needed for growing life. So when one cell divides, it has a natural power. It divides. One cell develop into 2, 2 into 4, 4 into 6 like that. Then it turn into tissue. Okay. So one cell after some time for growth, it turn into tissue. When tissue get all the nutrition for proper growth, it turn into organ like eyes, nose, ears. They all are known as organs. When the different organs join each other, they form or they made one body that is known as organism. So you can understand step by step what is the importance of cell. When one single, again I am repeating, one cell develop after fertilization. When male and female they do fertilization, their eggs and sperms combine, then form a one cell and it turn into tissue after some time, and tissue turn into organ, and many different organs join each other, they form the organism. Organism means any special species. Like we are an organism, you can say we are an organism, and which what we are humans. So simple thing you can understand, a typical cell. A typical cell means a cell which has all the internal its parts. In science we call them cell organelles. Okay, so before that I want to tell you cell is divided into two categories. What are they? First of all, one cell which is less developed. Less developed means which is not having all the organelles which are required for proper growth. They are known as unicellular. Unicellular means all the organisms which complete their life in one cell. All the life process like breathing, respiration, excretion, so many are there, movement is there. They all the function of life complete in one cell. You can understand they are known as unicellular. Unicellular. Okay. Further they are divided into two categories. Why? Because they are completing their whole life in one cell. Okay. One cell they are completing, but still they are not developed. Some are developed, some are not developed. The organisms which are less developed means their one cell is also not fully developed. They are known as prokaryotes. Prokaryotes. Okay. Prokaryote, yeah, prokaryotic cell. The cell which is one, but actually it is having all the required things inside the cell. They are known as eukaryotic cells. Okay, so you can understand here a typical cell is having all the organelles, but before that we are differentiating here cell into two categories. Unicellular means the organism which has one cell, and second is multicellular which has many cells. Before that we are only describing unicellular. Okay, unicellular further divided into two categories: prokaryotes, yeah, prokaryotic cell, or eukaryotic cells or eukaryotes. So what's the difference between them? What is the difference? Because most of time children confuse about prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Today we are not going about the multicellular, only we are talking about unicellular, because uni means one. Again I am telling, the organism which develop from one cell and does all the activities in one cell only is known as unicellular. It is of two types, means because of their development of organs we divided it into two categories. First is prokaryotic, prokaryotes, eukaryotic cells or eukaryotes. They are simple type of cell, means it is a cell but its nucleus is in center is not developed, means all the organelles which supposed to be there, they are not there. They are very simple type of microorganisms. For example, bacteria. Remember this, always asked by question that give the example of prokaryotic cell. So remember, bacteria is a very simple type of organism. Eukaryotic in opposite, they are unicellular but fully developed cell. Like everything is there, cytoplasm is there, okay, and nucleus is also there, and cell membrane is also there, and all rest of the organelles are also there. The main thing is that here nucleus is not there. Nucleus is not fully developed. Nucleus is known as brain of the cell. Remember always the nickname or another name of the cell organelles. Like if the nucleus is not there, how can you say the cell is fully developed? So you can understand that unicellular is divided into two categories. Okay, now second is multicellular. Multicellular. You can understand meaning of multi. Multi means many. When the organism is made up of many cells, means like us, those organisms which we are able to see them, those are having complex body structure, they all come under the category of multicellular, means many cells. The body is made up of many cells. So this is the biggest difference between unicellular and multicellular. All the microorganism you understand very well, those we cannot see directly through eyes, means we need we require something to see them, like microscope, electronic microscope, compound microscope. They are known as unicellular, and multicellular, their whole structure developed from the process of like cell, then tissue, then organs, then organism. So humans, cat, dog, elephants, butterfly, they all are multicellular. Okay, and then the complex topic is there, what is the difference between plant and animal. There are a lot of different, because their cells are also different. So we will learn what is the difference between plant cell and animal cell, because this is very important for class 8th also, 9th also, higher classes also later on. Okay, if you feel any doubt, then you have my number, you can contact, you can call me. Thank you, have a nice day.